to pay for the chance to tell a story.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hello, everybody.
Yo,
Oh, we're live?
we are live.
We are live.
We have
Last 20
hashtag
seconds.
drop the top. We have Thana hashtag driven me. Thomas hashtag keep it 100. Con, what's your hashtag?
Okay lah, I put con for M5
Conlan
lah.
M5.
Con for M5.
Yeah, man.
Conlan M5. Conlan M5.
No, Con, you put Conlan firm M5.
Oh.
Conlan firm.
Conlan
firm. M5.
You know, Thomas, yesterday while I was waiting for your I was driving slowly, accompanying your sister, Since the brother pew
Bro, I drive so chill, bro. My sister's an adult way, bro.
No lah, I sort of drive. No, I drive with her. But after the M3 appeared, then then you saw, I don't know whether you saw a video just now.
Yeah, I saw. White collar M3,
Huh?
Hey guys, joining us. We've got friends and families all here.
Hello.
Hey, before any questions come in, okay? Hi,
Yeah.
everybody. Hi, Kevin, everyone.
They are flying in, man.
Mike, the audio is a bit full, Thomas.
What the heck? This guy's so long, the question.
Wow!
Thomas,
like three
Erwin,
times and then
Erwin, I refuse to, I protest. Please shorten your question. I protest.
Thomas, your audio is a bit soft. Thomas.
Oh, sorry. Okay. This is Amira, topic of the week. How do you go?
Hey, sorry, what's that?
Your audio is muffled, Thomas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Lotus Amira, long awaited.
Amira, it's a new product lah. It's a new venture for Lotus to go to a different market segment. Finally, the Lotus is a approachable car for the masses. People can enjoy what Lotus feels like and drive it. Everybody can drive an Amira, and it still has that Lotus in it. Very comfortable, luxurious, nice.
It's more comfortable than a Toyota Supra.
Wow.
And I was kind of hoping for it to be a little bit more raw. Even there are cars where maybe it's a car that someone who is very, very capable pushing it mad balls then can enjoy it, is dynamism or whatever lah. But since the car was created for people to drive every day, I kind of felt that as an everyday car, there are other everyday cars that felt more exciting or engaging. Case in point, right after I driven the Emira, I drove Thomas's Porsche Spider, which is about the same price. When it's brand new, it's about the same price. And it's the Porsche that put a big wide smile on my face. But this one, is comfortable, it's so spacious inside. It's not slow, but it doesn't, maybe it's the supercharger, it does pick up speed, but it's not to the extent whereby, wow, this is devastating kind of performance. It's a very smooth, linear climbing kind of. I think they tried very, very, very hard to make it feel like an A car. But ultimately it's not, because when you try to blip the throttle, right, there's always that when you throttle, there's always that little delay there. So I was like, I drove it for 2 days, and I was like trying to feel it. Somewhat you think you get it, and then, oh, sorry, I made the wrong sound just now. The sound is wow, wow. The supercharger behind you. It's not
Ah.
an engine. No, it's not. So that's the thing, lah.
And it's a
Uh,
different type of supercharger, right? I mean, the sound isn't a mechanical whining sound. It's different, huh?
yeah, it's just high pitched sound, lah.
Ah.
But it does have some grunt.
Hmm.
So
high pitch sound is so sharp that you hear that more than the grunt.
yeah. So, and I also understand that Lotus is a very, very tiny company compared to Porsche. They have totally different capabilities. People pointed out the Lotus has the same HVAC controls as the X50, right? Yeah. So ultimately, immediately after driving the Lotus, I drove Thomas's Porsche, and it put a big wide smile on my face. That kind of uncontrollable smile that you get when you put yourself into a very, very connected, very just fun to drive car. That's
Yeah.
so yeah. Thomas, what about you?
I think the suspension setup on the car, the handling is world class, like second to none. Like Chinese, we say 独一无二 like really just second to none. Like the more I drove the car, once I caught the rhythm of the car, the limits is ridiculous. You lift off, the car tucks in, and then you throttle, the car starts to rotate. It's so stupid. Like places you think you need to brake, right? The car just glide like that through. It's stupid. It's like McLaren. It feels like a McLaren, but it's a lot more dynamic and fun. McLaren is very serious, like business. This one is like fun. And when the car sits, right? I think Bobby, I think you experienced maybe in like Tengku Jan, right? You say the car will sit and then he will push it more and more and more G-force, right? I felt this car has that, but I don't dare to push that much. Like you can just sit and just sit and sit. The car's capability is beyond my ability to extract. But that feeling of rotating, that softness, is so beautiful, world class. World class. No, the Porsche is nowhere near that. Nowhere even near that ability to create that kind of suspension. That one I really respect.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting for your but.
Yeah, I know Thana a lot,
Right,
but here's the thing. Sometimes to make a great car, like a car that you look forward to drive every day. When I'm talking about say great, I'm not talking about like objectively great. I'm talking about like experiential great. It needs to come with a good package. Right? Case in point, some cars have really high horsepowers, but everything else doesn't really make you want to drive it, right? So for me, the car doesn't have that X factor. I even if I have the skill to extract all the power from the car, I don't think it's a car that I look forward to drive. Like, oh my gosh, when is the next time I can drive this car? Right? Yeah. This car doesn't have that X factor for me. Is it impressive? Or is darn good impressive? Like really, when I felt like taking the car to Genting one more time just to get the handling right. But whoever owns this car, they get to enjoy it a lot. But I say missing the X factor. Yeah. For me, it's a miss, lah. Really is a miss.
I'm
Because the suspension is so darn good and it's in a way that it's comfortable enough for someone like me to drive. Not so hardcore, Yeah.
But I kind of felt the Artura suspension is even more comfortable than this.
Well, Artura, your full carbon tub, so different story, right?
Yeah, it's even more comfortable. Okay, yeah, true. It's double the price, right, the Artura. Two things that I don't like. First of all, the steering wheel at the 9.3 position is too fat. It's just too fat.
The flat bottom. The flat bottom.
Accident shape.
The position. Okay, 9.3 is where we hold the steering wheel the most, man.
Yeah.
Our fingers cannot get a proper grip because towards the back is so fat. It is this fat. So it's like the steering wheel is made for steerings with pedal shifters, You know,
Yes.
so it's so fat there. I just couldn't find a proper grip.
Mm.
Likewise, again, immediately I hop into your car. Perfect. Your steering wheel is perfect. Then the other thing is the gear shift. I know it's people call it a short throw, right? But it's a little bit too short to have that feeling of, you know, you don't get that. You're gonna done already.
I think I
The
was
gear
okay.
is in.
I was,
Huh?
I was happy with the gear shift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your gear shift is way more satisfactory for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
But having that
So
said, you know,
yeah,
sorry, you go ahead.
yeah, it's about all the little tiny bits that sort of irks you, and you know it will not change because if you bought the car, the steering wheel is gonna stay with you. You know, the gear shifter is gonna be like that,
Mm.
and it's not like, you know, suspension. You can change it, you can do it. You know,
Yeah.
tires you can do it, but these two things you can't. Other than that, the minor gripes lah. I mean, I cannot compare a British built car with a German built car in terms of interior build,
Volume.
precision, and all that. And it's a much smaller company. It just cannot be compared on that. So these few things, or yeah, immediately I hop into your car, which is 5 years older, and everything just feels way more. It's it's Porsches are formidable, but I'm surprised the Emira has more interior cubby spaces than HP's Lexus IS. Yeah, it's
Anyway,
so nice, right? The compartments, everything, right? And I love the part where below the gear shifter, you can see the gear
yeah.
shift. You can see that in action. And you see, this is the automatic version. You get a compartment down there. The door bins are fantastic. The cup holders, the little phone slot, everything is just so convenient. You sit in, right? Wow,
Ergonomics.
everything is there. The ergonomics are spot on. The infotainment a bit slow, but okay. I mean, it's Lotus. So overall, it's a much more refined product than the previous Evora. But like Dr. Philip said, Dr. Philip is a serial Lotus owner, right? He said, it doesn't feel as raw as the Evora, but this is exactly what Lotus wants to do. The Lotus Lotus wanted to make a car that you can drive every day, and I went over a few speed bumps without slowing down too much, and I scraped nothing. Whereas I was petrified with your car. I need to slow down so much, you know, to cross speed bumps alone. So yeah, these are the feedbacks of
I
this
want to
car.
also mention on top of everything that I said, I love the fact they put in a hydraulic steering. I freaking love that. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How many minutes already? Oh my god, we spent 10 minutes talking about Lotus.
That's fine.
Okay
I
lah.
mean, it's
Okay lah.
something very.
Sharing, man.
It's a different product, like sharing, like, you know. And I was telling Bobby that if I was to Lotus sell this car, trying to sell this car as a driver's car, put a manual gearbox, I think that doesn't work. Has to be a DCT, has to have a button there for exhaust, make the intake louder so you can have more, because there's no engagement, the sound is not there with the car. And for sake, if you're hearing, there's a small little solenoid you can see in the back on the rear mirror. So you saw
Yep.
that? You need to move that away from my view. I don't know why it's there. It's a small gripe, but if you see in the rearview mirror, there's a small solenoid that is back there that will actually actuate when you press the throttle. That's just a
Oh,
You saw that?
oh. No, I did not.
So it's for God knows why it's there, like, you know. But yeah, sound lah. They need to make it more the sound factor, the shape, and all that, make it automatic, because it doesn't suit to be the old school motor that we are used to, you know.
Okay. Do we want to help Erwin with his long comment?
Okay, I can't read it. Let me see.
Okay, I'll read it over here. Erwin is where? Erwin is.
Okay, I'm looking for a fun yet practical four-door sedan suitable for my family of four, including 2 kids. Electric cars are not an option due to lack of charging station, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I own a CKD Cayenne, have the opportunity to buy a 2017 Panamera Turbo Executive 971 with 35,000 kms for 570. Heavily spec 2-tone leather, okay. PDCC, okay, right. However, I have concerns about the car's age and potential depreciation. Near 10-year mark, he's referring to the 2017 Panamera Turbo Executive.
Yeah.
So however, concerns about the car's potential, 10-year depreciation mark. New models coming up soon, potential bill on the next major service has a lower mileage. Could there be any better value options, similar price range up to 600K?
Arvind, you need to learn to abbreviate and come to your core
No, he
question.
wants to give context.
No
No,
lah.
but
I think
context.
he wants to. Okay lah. We read it out already. He wants us to know the specs of the car, hence justifying the price and the relatively okay mileage, not super low lah. 35,000 is okay lah. So
I don't know, bro. 971 is the pre-facelift, the one that I don't like one, right?
no, it's the current generation.
No, 971 is the ugly one.
No ways.
There's only been 2 generations of Panamera.
Yeah, it's the current one. It's the current one, bro.
No, really?
Current.
Oh.
Probably current pre-facelift.
Yeah, current. Is there a facelift? No.
The 971 is the second generation. Yeah. First generation.
There's only 2 generations.
First generation is the what 970. Yeah.
Yeah, got facelift ready, but that was 2020, I think, or 2021.
Second generation, 971. All right. So it's a good looking one, the good looking Cayenne.
Panamera.
Panamera.
Panamera. So he got the Turbo Executive version.
I think it's okay because 570,000 is based on your spec. It's almost 1/3 the price.
Hello.
What's wrong, Thana?
Thana?
I think he's disconnected. Thana, can you hear us?
But we can still see a low res version of Thana, .3 GP version of Thana.
Okay, Panamera Turbo S. Okay lah. I mean,
okay lah, Arvind, because if you think about it, right, a brand new Panamera Turbo at this kind of spec, it will be about 1.5. You know, so this is like 1/3 the price. Okay lah, buy lah. And a 4-liter V8 is not that hard to maintain. Not that difficult to maintain. I know it's a 6-year-old car now, but there are a lot of great deals out there. But I know most of them, those that are slightly below 500, those are the 3-liter version.
The 3-liter.
Yeah. I see 1.5 million without the options. With the options, probably you're looking at 1.7, right? So make sure everything works and get the car, bro. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful car.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thana and Con, Bobby and Con, you probably both drove this car, right? How's the interior compared to Cayenne?
I didn't drive.
Okay, in this generation of Panamera versus Cayenne, right, Porsche did a very clear-cut separation. In front of the Panamera, let's say if the Panamera is Lexus, then the Cayenne is like Vios.
Huh?
You know, the way, yes. This generation, the current generation Cayenne versus Panamera, the interior differentiation in terms of fit, in terms of material quality, huge difference. Unlike the previous gen, back in the first gen Panamera versus that generation Cayenne, right? They are very similar in terms of the interior fit, interior material finishing and all that. But come to this generation, they make a clear differentiation. So the Panamera is miles more luxurious inside than a Cayenne. Especially the rear seats. When you're in the rear seats, you can tell already.
Why would they?
Animation around the cluster.
Everything.
The trim bits, all the aluminum stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
They pop more. The Cayenne somehow interior feels a lot like practical, a lot more black, a lot
The
more.
Cayenne is like Audi,
Yeah.
Audi. Yeah, but the Panamera is clearly one step
So
ahead.
Yeah.
I asked this question because he currently owns a Cayenne CKD, so
Yeah.
that there's something to look forward to as well.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Tana, because you this now you couldn't hear us like that. Like you
Oh,
will
no,
you
no,
will,
no.
will become like the 3-beat kind of like.
No, I noticed earlier I can't hear you, so I thought something's wrong with my line. Okay, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So in that sense, I think is a good buy lah. I mean, serious way, you know.
I know your concern just now. You were thinking that will the Panamera be too similar to the Cayenne inside, right?
He will
Yeah.
get a new experience, right, as he get into the Panamera.
Yeah. Huge difference.
And it's
But the
Huge
Cayenne is
difference.
more spacious, right, inside.
Yes. It's
Cayenne
more
is more
spacious.
I mean, Erwin, how's your family sizing? Are you just you and your wife? 4?
4.
Yeah, 4.
Perfect.
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 For this time, it's perfect and to go comfortably in the Panamera. Yeah.
Okay lah. And
For now, can lah.
turbos depreciate the slowest after they went through their initial depreciation. Compared to the other normal Panameras, they will continue to depreciate faster. Panamera will depreciate the turbo will depreciate much slower. You already saved more than 1 million already. So,
And
go
bro,
ahead.
it sounds like you live in a neighborhood. There's a lot of Cayennes around. You drive a Panamera. Okay, so go for the
All right.
Panamera. I support, but just make like you
Yeah.
say, look, it's an older car. You know, do preventive maintenance.
Yeah.
But Porsches are pretty hardy. But this Audi is more like an Audi, I think. You know.
This is also the second year of production for the new model.
Yeah,
So
Porsches, the sports cars and the passenger cars are not built in the same factory. And the sports cars are generally more reliable than the passenger cars.
Yeah.
Right. Passenger cars has a lot of
Audi.
VDUP. Yeah. VDUP and Audi stuff. Yeah.
It's an Audi. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We answered this question very long already. Let's move on to the next one.
long question deserves long answer.
Subaru BRZ 2022 or Porsche Cayman with similar price range, which is more fun and economical to drive. BRZ is more fun to drive.
But for similar price, right, how could you not go for the Porsche?
No, he already say what economical. He's so concerned about economics. But then again, if I put towards you, you could have driven a Cayman at this age, at this point in time, or a BRZ. So what would you have preferred to drive? You know. So
my neighbor asked me the exact same question yesterday at the swimming pool. You know, he's a doctor. He's holding his baby, and then he asked me this question. I asked him, "Are you buying cash or loan?" He said cash. Then I said, "Go for the Cayman. You know, go for the Porsche because it's gonna stay there roughly the price. You know, whereas for the BRZ, of course, it's a new car, but you know that in the next 5-6 years, it's gonna go down to 100K. You know, but
the 981 base spec, the 981 base spec is the only time in the whole Cayman Boxster generation they have actually dropped in displacement and yet was more powerful than the earlier model. So 97 had up to 2.9, 2.7. So it shows how and the way it drives smooth. So yeah, even the 2.7 is fantastic.
The DFI engine is really good, and but I will say this: let's just put Chris Ng. You have to consider this. If you whack the Porsche and something goes wrong, which is very reliable, okay, you have to pay Porsche price for parts, okay? Not a good or bad thing. It's a fact, all right? If you whack the BRZ and then let's say something goes wrong, maybe like the damper or brakes. You see, you must understand now when the Japanese built the BRZ and the GR86, it's the entry level sports cars. You know, so they don't put big freaking brakes on it. You know, the brake pads, like pistons, all these. They keep in mind the after sale is not going to be as costly to keep the car running. So keep that in mind. But the better car, of course, I think is the Cayman. The BRZ allows you to really just whack the car. You know,
more fun.
Front
It's more
engine
fun.
rear-wheel drive, more fun. You get to whack the car upside down, like really just
Yeah.
whack the car. Yeah.
The BRZ is more fun. But
And-
do a little bit of research, because we're seeing news of BRZs and the new 86 in other countries blowing up their engines. So go check out this thing, how to avoid it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you compare the interior of the Cayman and the BRZ, no fight lah.
Yeah, lah, of
At
course.
the end of the day, it's a Porsche, Thana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to help a friend that just posted a few, Mr. Eugene. Then we come back again. Assuming my M2 manual gets sold, what is there to replace the 300k mark? Must be a manual. He was there, bro. The one with the on Sunday he was wearing a cap with the
Cash
UR.
or loan.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. Cash or loan also jalan. You see this guy, he has a V8 M3, okay, and then he has an M2 with a manual. So it's a bit tough, because both also very nice, Okay.
Yeah.
So what could he replace? Must be manual.
Manual lah.
Cash also loan jalan.
300k manual lah. Maybe something like from a Lotus family. You already have all the power in the world. I think you should look at Lotus now, because all these cars don't excite you. Lotus, you will feel fear.
Yeah.
Fear will come in when you buy for a Lotus. Get an Evora Exige, and the Exige will sound like shit. They put this car together. How is it put together? It's running. I rode.
He's not a very fast driver. He's not a very fast driver.
Everything will just be amplified. Yeah.
Eugene is not a very fast driver, but he enjoys the manual shifting.
Yeah. Bro, manual, one of the best manual shifter I've ever driven is in Lotus. I think they make excellent gear shifters, you know. Porsche, when it goes to all the GT cars, whatever, it's very nice. The normal cars are like maybe kurang lah, the shifters, like, no, but bro,
Eugene, you dunk in your 300k cash into this, then you take a 100k loan, and you get an Exige. And the best thing is that the car's value will stay. All right.
Forever.
Yeah, the Exige. Is mad balls. Is mad balls. Is amaze balls. The Exige is just damn.
Bye, bro.
This is the kind of car that tingles your balls and makes you smile like a stupid person. But I know lah, the interior is very Spartan and all that. But it's purposeful. It's purposeful. It's yeah. So get Exige.
I never want to buy like those kind of those are so scary.
I can't buy. Bobby, you know, right? I went for a track day.
Yeah.
And I said like, wow, so scary. I don't think I can drive every day. I'm truly scared of what I will do in a Lotus. I'm staying away as long as I can. It's just crazy car, so good.
His goal is to get a 458. Actually, that's one of his dream car. Is the 458.
Oh,
but you want to reach 458, so now 300k. You know, but Eugene, I know a secret about you. You're a very good trader. You know how to make money very quickly. So maybe you should sell your M2, buy cash an MX5, and enjoy drop the top. Take the balance money and then go and make money. Then buy a 458.
No, I think right. He should drive past Chin Sui, go all the way up, then put 300k on Uncle Lim's table, and big small. Boom! 600k. Then one more round. 1.2 million. 458 done.
Bobby, please don't give that advice, Bobby. Please.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Okay. All right. Okay. MX5. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he's quite tall. Eugene is quite tall.
Yeah, he will drive until his cap will be flying away from the MX5. Creation classes by Bobby. Okay, let's see. I don't know what to recommend, Eugene. Your M2 manual is as good as it gets around that place, lah.
Yeah.
You know, unless there is a Boxster S with a manual, I can't see anything else I'll recommend. You know,
Bro, 300k.
what's that?
Vantage Volante.
Oh yeah, bro. It's not
nice.
manual.
Yeah, but it's not manual.
Yeah.
But it's shift manually, yeah.
All the same.
Is there a Boxster T out there? Can you look, Chiang? Is there a Boxster T or a 718T?
Wow.
No. Or X718T, put a 718T. No, just put 718T. Just put 718T. But they're all auto. Yeah.
500k.
Cannot 500k. Okay lah. Sorry, Eugene. You have a very good manual car that very hard to replace. Unless you don't want
Buy
manual.
Lotus, Eugene.
Buy
Buy the
Lotus.
Lotus.
Lotus. Okay, what's next?
Speaking of M2, Thomas.
Sold. M2 com sold.
So, congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats. So did the car lasted 1 year with you?
No.
Boy, I'm very sure in one of the talks I had a bet with you.
One of the what?
One of the talks we did, I had a bet with you when the car we sold, how long, whatever. I just can't remember.
I remember you guys mentioning that, yes.
Yeah.
Marco Chen is saying there's a 718 2.0 turbo. Yes, there is one, but it's not convertible. You can get it from the Porsche Lover. Okay, anyways.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Driving these two, Mazda 6 Sky Activity or Arteon 4 Motion.
Well,
Both drives really well.
Drive well, yeah.
And the Arteon is more capable, but I find the Mazda 6 a little bit more fun because the Arteon is more stable, more ballistic, and it grips and grips and grips, and then with power, it just grips and power and all that. Whereas the Mazda 6 has a little bit of that BMW-ish flow to it. You flow with the road, that kind of rhythm. So that's it. All right. Both are considered comfortable. The Arteon is way more spacious, and in terms of pliancy, the Arteon is better. Like when you go past bad roads or flying over speed bumps and all that. Mazda generally, they don't have much depth with their suspension. They are not that. Their suspension is not that. Doesn't have that kind of talent that like Volkswagen suspension or brand new BMW suspension and all that. So yeah, that's my take now.
Just want to add that if you are buying the Mazda 6, right, try to get one with the, what is it called, the G-Vectoring one. If you're buying secondhand.
G-Vectoring. It makes a lot of difference.
It does.
It's crazy how different they were.
It actually makes, especially in the diesel model, right? You actually feel the nose is a bit lighter. You can feel the nose a bit lighter when you take on Karak highways and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think it's like this 80% of the time you're gonna drive highway driving, comfortable driving. So the Arteon for me is just so good in a way. It drives comfortable. That if you're out for like really like real BMW or whatever, get a BMW. If you're comparing those things, like let's say get a BM or get an Arteon, Mazda for me, it's something that you get because you love Mazda, the shape, the look, the interior. If you like that,
and so happen to drive well also.
Personally, I wouldn't buy a Mazda for the way it drives. It's a good balance, but it's like opposite ends of. That's my take.
Anyways, with the idea of not keeping my car for long, there was a car before the M2 Com that I didn't keep for long too. It's the Megane RS 280 Cup.
Did the Megane lasted 1 year?
No, didn't as well.
No, this one lasted very short.
Let me just say this: all these cars are not bad cars. If I have the money, I'll keep it. but I want my capital to roll into another car I wish to experience in my life. I take on what Bobby says, like we only got X amount of years we get to live. I'm privileged enough to, to actually try multiple cars again and again. And I don't want to stop at one car. But if I find a car I love, I'll just hold on to it to dear life. Like the Spider, like the Mini, I'll hold on to it as long as I can. Right?
Yeah.
So the Megane, while excellent car, I let it go. Good news, guys. If you're looking for a Megane RS280 Cup, there's only 6 imported by TC Euro. Means you get any recall, everything is all done, taken care by TC Euro. For example, the fuel pump need to change last year. They changed it for you. This car is brought in by TC Euro. I think the mileage around 45,000. Did Evo Enduro without skipping a bit. Okay. And now it's for sale back in the market. If you're interested, send us a PM and Horizon. It's only 6. There's only 6 manuals. All the others trophy all come in all automatic already.
So Raj is selling.
Raj is selling because he's going to go ahead and do is drop the top. He wants to
nice.
go for a convertible.
What's
He's
he
looking at the Boxster S91.
What's the pricing on this, Thomas?
He's looking for asking price 240. Beautiful number 2, NCV 78.
Yeah.
Right?
So 240,000.
For one of the 6 Meganes in Malaysia that's on manual. And Raj, he himself is a busy entrepreneur. He freaking washed his car himself. He loves the car so much. He wash it every day. Tip-top condition. Tip-top condition. Recently, I just sat in his car again. Felt like when he left me, it just never had any effect. Just left from me and then go to him. Just feel the same. Yep.
Nice.
Guys, up for grabs. The best color on Megane. Legit. That's the best color on the Megane. The toning orange.
So we should we congrat you on the Almera?
The mid-engine Almera. Not yet, because now British pound's a bit higher. No, wait. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, likely. You're right. Waiting for the right time, the right price.
So
that to come. Yeah.
Let's wish for the British economy to implode.
No, it's more of our Malaysian economy, politics. No, if everything stabilizes, ringgit will come back again. Okay, fingers crossed.
Is it the election? Is that why?
Yeah, everyone dumping ringgit. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. You know what, Bobby? I met Marcus Chai today.
Yeah.
And then he said he drove the Alpine and he loves it too. Everyone speaks so highly of the Alpine. I'm so like, oh.
I can't wait, man. It's a beautiful car. It is a very, very beautiful car.
Like the way the coach work. Oh my god.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wish for it to come. Pound, please drop.
Good deal. Yes.
GLC 43. Bye.
Make sure if you can stretch to 2019, I believe, go for the 9G Tronic gearbox.
Okay.
What else?
Yinlam has a question. 97.2. What's that?
Hey, where's the question?
No?
Oh, Yinlam has a question. 97.2 PDK or Mazda MX-5. So one will be cash, one will be loan.
Booster 2.9.
No, what it means.
What's the booster? What does that mean?
Boxster lah.
Oh, Boxster. Okay.
Okay.
This one is an interesting question.
One is loan.
Yeah, lor.
That's the only thing. So for me, obviously,
Bro, if you can cash buy a Boxster, you can go and take a loan for a 911.
Yeah.
Okay lah. Interior wise, I think you sit in the Mazda, you will feel like the 987 Boxster is like yours,
Okay, this Boxster, right? I think you walk up to the owner, then you offer him 120.
120 for a PDK? No, lah, really.
Just try your best. Just offer him 120. Even though I wish for the value to continue go higher, but you try and offer the dealer 120 for this car and see how. Don't just buy it off at 160 cash. make the offer 120 and see how.
Pretty much
And
one of the
and check
cheapest in
the
market,
service
is it?
record. Service
Yeah,
record.
the reason I say this is this. Because the car, if it's worth 160, it better be 160 at your hands.
Yeah.
That means no, because it's sort of stabilized at 160. Why would you want to transact at 160, right? So you go to the dealer and offer 120 and see where you go. Don't just agree with 160, because you have to think about next time for you to get out. The beauty with these kind of cars is that they hold their value, but when you are the person buying, you are in the position to negotiate, ma.
Yeah.
Then you feel happy that you have a 30K there, for what it's worth. Then you can fix the car and all that. Yeah, that's what I would see. But 160, you're not being ripped off.
Yeah,
Also,
Yeah.
you're not being ripped
If
off
it's
at
a
160.
160K, it better be properly serviced. A lot of things change before. Okay,
Yeah.
then maybe that's a good price. But
It's
if
a good
you
price.
foresee you have to do some repairs, etc.,
Yeah.
maybe you try to ask for something lower.
Yep.
Best way to get the clearer picture is you can send to one of our inspection centers,
Yeah.
or you can send to the Porsche lover. Very expert in this.
Because that car looks to me like the dealer changed the seats, the leather seats, because presumably it's no longer in good condition. So the dealer go and change a red seat. So if the car seats are so bad that the dealer would go and do something to it, right? Then the dealer might have taken the car at a pretty low price, so you can nego with the dealer. Because if I see the picture, it's a very pristine Boxster with stock interior package. This is definitely not stock. You see, the other interior doesn't match the seat, right? So it's definitely not stock, not well taken care, kind of pristine condition that is worth 160. So from me seeing this, you see the whole stereo unit has been changed, right? These are the low spec wheels. Maybe the owner took back the whatever. These are low spec wheels and blah. So it's a bit of a whole mix up. So try and then what? Rear lamp facelift. That's not a facelift. That's aftermarket tail lamp. Yeah. So the whole car is a little bit of Frankenstein here and there. Out of cost considerations, that the car ended up like this. So you can try and offer a lower price. It's not that this car is not worth buying. Just try and offer, I would say 120. Then you go in at a good price. Yep.
Just checking out some car list. I can only find 9 Boxsters in car list. 7 in Caymans. Only 9 boxes for sale. Car list.
Really?
The red seats remind me of a tongue, like sitting on a tongue.
Yeah, I just can't do the red seats in a Porsche. Sorry.
No, if the whole interior matches up, then it's okay.
Yeah, this one doesn't match up. This one is really.
Yes. That's why I would suggest this one. You can try.
Pricing wise, okay, but the spec, the seats, the rim, I agree. Doesn't matter, but something is wrong today with cars because I don't see any other cars there.
Yeah, but look, if he can pay cash 159, I think he should go and get a Boxster 981 with loan.
Actually, I agree.
Yeah, if you can find 2013, still can get loan, I think that would be a better idea. I.e., this one, see if it's still loanable. This engine is, compared to the pre-facelift engine, this DFI engine is much more reliable. Oh my god, it's like sitting in a tongue again. If I buy this car, I'll go DK leather and fill in some black color in there. Cannot.
Original interior.
Don't you think like you're sitting inside somebody's mouth?
I cannot do the red interior in a Boxster. I just can't do it.
My car too much also.
I think it peaks of the time era when I thought it was cool to do it. Even Maserati does this whole red interior. I'm like, it's just for me too much. Too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
I
this one,
think-
the red roof is nice.
yeah.
I would
So
say the
I
red
think
roof is
for Yin Lao, okay, I will lean towards the MX-5, but Bobby say ask lower if you want the Boxster. But I think the best way to go about this, since you can offer cash 159, go get a loan, get a 981, you'll love it much more. Everything is much more improved, in the 981. In my opinion.
And the 981 will be the one that will be the Boxster that holds its value the best.
Yeah. Okay, to answer again, D Chuk, he asked about GLC 43. There's Airmatic. Airmatics, remember, air suspension is built, it will fail eventually.
Yes.
It will fail eventually. And especially for Malaysian drivers, what I heard from Adrian is this: people think the car so comfortable, right? So nice, right? So you see pothole, right? They just let it be, right? They just whack the pothole. In fact,
Yes.
you have to be even more careful with air suspension, because when you jolt and jolt and jolt, the balloon will break, right? So don't, that's the problem about Airmatic. People take it for granted and they whack a lot of potholes.
How reliable is the Airmatic? Airmatics are not reliable by design. No Airmatics last.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, quick question to answer over here. Mr. Strita is asking, car learning curve, extract performance, handling of it, able to improve my driving within 9 years old. GT86, no question. GT86 BRZ.
Yeah.
You can get it for 100K. I just did a video on how to calculate. Some of my fans asked, so I just did some calculation. I think I
It's
like
a
the
damn good
series.
series of videos,
Yeah.
Thomas.
So
It's a
you can
damn
get
good
as
series.
cheap as 110K all the way to depending what you get, 180K, whatever. I think it's a really good learning curve. It's a sports car chassis lah. Let's go back to some car buying questions.
Yep.
Wow, 8.6.
Wow.
Automatic. Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is not 9 years.
yeah,
This
buy
is
like this.
11 years already. Cannot. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Can take loan. It's a Toyota.
Oh, okay.
14 years lah.
Can take loan. Yeah.
Okay, what next? Budget of 120K, better off with a Z4 2005. This is the Bengal Z4, right? Or a 428i Grand Coupe as only car.
428i.
428i Grand Coupe.
I have a soft spot for the Z4.
No, but
Yeah,
only
but it's
car,
the
bro.
it's the only car.
Only car, yeah.
I agree lah. Convertibles are nice, but they're nice a second car.
Yeah. If
But-
you're an-
I think that personally, Bobby,
Yeah.
use convertible every day. It robs me the pleasure I get when I use it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I so enjoy taking out the convertible, what I call on a weekend or 2 days a week, whatever. Opposed to
Bobby,
doing
what?
every
Bobby do
day.
what?
What?
Yeah. Continue.
Opposed to do it, if I do it every day, the
Yeah.
magic is like the magic is not as much as I cherish it for the weekend or the 3 days. I savor it and taste it, So as an only car convertible, unless you're a young person, you can do it and fine lah. But if
Unless your
series.
convertible is so practical, you have a giant boot, you have 4 seats, comfortable, and I just overtaken an
how old are you,
M3.
Leo?
No, wait.
Please.
I just overtaken an M3 V8 while hanging one hand out there at Genting.
But not all.
Okay, technically the car is faster on a Grand Tour than the Porsche Boxster Spider, because the Boxster Spider owner have to get out and rest more, and the 6 Series can just keep going and going.
Let's talk price now. 120K.
Grand Coupe only car. I
of course.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Coupe
but-
is the
But he could have also gotten the newer Z4, right?
he could, but I think he has a
Only
liking for
car.
the E85 Z4.
But we could have pointed him towards
Young
the second generation Z4.
See, Jiang pointed already with the N55 engine.
You can
Oh. right? Since your budget is
98K,
120,000.
bro. Wow.
Yeah.
It's below 100K now. What the heck? Now
Okay.
this sounds okay. Whoever said the Boxster just now, oh my god, the wing. Oh my gosh. Jesus, can you please remove? Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Can
I
take
mean-
out and sell.
Yeah,
Okay.
easy job lah. Removing the wing, the wing. That's a quick job.
Oh, it's M54. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh
Okay.
yeah, the M55 didn't show up then yet. Yeah.
So like this one I'm looking at is a facelift, 2-liter turbo, 129,000, 2-liter turbo, Z4.
Okay.
Can get a loan, 2013. You still can get a loan.
It's still better than a 987 Boxster 0.1.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you dump in 120,000 cash, you can take loan for this 2019 Z4, 240K. With a soft top. What's the meaning of a soft top? It means the boot will be huge. That means you can drop the soft top and you still have a usable boot. And it's 240,000. You only need to take a 120K loan, and you are in a 2019 Z4. My gosh, this car dropped price like mad way.
You know, after a while, what the hell is that rims? What the heck? Jeez.
It's like, hey, people. Oh my god.
Actually, the more I look at this car, it's not bad looking lah. You know, I saw some rolling around Damansara City here. See, it's not bad lah. You know,
Not bad. Yeah,
It's not bad, but I don't know. I look at this. I think I like the Supra better.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks more gentle. You know, like Supra is associated with like racer boys. You know, like,
Yes,
you know,
yes, yes.
some people just don't want to be associated with that. You know.
Yeah.
I just saw a very nice looking banker, you know, like I think banker, like, because he work at office, his head nicely, you know, he nicely comb his hair. He just, you know, you can see he unbuckle his necktie a bit, very nice, you know, looking. And then after work, he was just leaving DC Mall, and then he put the top down with that, you know. It was quite late lah. It was like 8 o'clock night, you know, like no more cars, right? He's just like, and I thought like, yeah, you know, imagine the guy is Supra like like that, you know, like.
But I think this Leo guy, right? He likes that E80, what's that? E85 Z4. That's why he will compare it against a 428i. He definitely can afford the Z4 after that for sure.
But I won't dump money into the first gen Z4 until the total bill is 120K lah, right?
No, that's too much. That is too much to spend on that Z4.
That's Darren Chang level.
I remember what you said that day, Thomas.
Yeah.
I should have bought the mini cabrio, right, instead of the 911.
Yeah, look. I could have bought the mini cabrio cash. Then
Okay,
I'm
now,
already
Bobby.
enjoying the car already.
Oh yeah, your car is still a prestige, huh?
Of course. Why are you so surprised? Every day you're there. What? Why you? Oh yeah. What's this? Every day you're there. What? Why?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
you?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. You seldom go to work, bro.
Until he
No
up,
lah.
he like, you know, like it become like background, you know.
Bobby, you got Porsche.
So many cars there every day,
I
bro.
just remember. I forgot the Porsche.
Yeah. Who
Well,
says Porsches are reliable?
I
Hey,
said,
my IMS is still stuck at customs. No news for 4 days already. Nobody called me. Just give me a status update.
No,
Help
bro,
at
you have
customs.
to call them, bro. You have to
come,
call them.
come, Bobby,
You have to
come.
call them.
I'll talk to you later. How to talk to custom.
Okay.
You help me make the call. I send you the tracking number. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Brian Tan, based on budget 30-40K, Suzuki Swift Sport ZC31S, first gen one, or the Honda CRZ. Swift Sport
Swift Sport.
handles way more better, more fun, more dynamic. The CRZ, you reach Genting, second part, even the Mini Cooper Classic can overtake you. You know, no battery, no more power. So you go up like carrying the battery. Oh.
Or put it the other way, right? Your Swift Sport's power is consistent from bottom to the top of Genting, whereas your CRZ power is depleting as you climb.
But the Swiss Sport chassis is so capable. It's so
yes.
capable. So just by that itself, already is the car to choose. You know, yeah.
I really hate Suzuki people. Instead of typing the year, right? Yeah, but they really type the code. Exactly.
Yeah, ZC31S Swiss Sport with the S behind. And then the other one is 2 lah, you know.
I know. It's just every time I see this, wow, like, oh, apa ni? I need to type into Google to double
This
confirm.
is the Paulus Romanov car.
Yeah. I will go with the Swift Sport, definitely.
No fight.
Yeah, Swift Sport.
Yeah.
It's funny. Each car we got an ambassador Evo. This is
What?
the Paulus car.
Yeah. What makes Camry so good? Hey, your account gonna hack, Jerome?
Camry is good because it's a Camry.
Yeah.
Really, you think about it,
Yeah.
right? Camry is good because it's a Camry. That's it.
You know how the name came, Thomas? Camry.
Oh.
So you know the crown.
Huh?
The crown. Crown in Japanese word is kanmuri.
Oh.
The crown that
So
the king is. Yes, kanmuri. And I love Japanese ingenuity when it comes to creating English word that you thought it should exist, but it doesn't. You know? Kanmuri. Yeah. Crown.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? Okay, 7 Series. I see 7 Series. G11 730 Li is as nice as 2017 G30.
Spirited and casual drive. No, cannot fight.
Both cannot spirited lah.
Yeah, but the G11 is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But it's not as agile as the 5 Series lah. No way.
Yeah. Likewise, the 5 Series is not as agile as the 3 Series lah. You know. But if you're talking about casual drive, the 7, okay, for me, right, about 180, 170K, right, I honestly will go for the 7 Series because the 5 Series doesn't give me the kind of driving enjoyment a 3 Series gives anyway. You know?
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I might as well go for the whole thing, you know, like
No,
the
but
interior, everything.
People like me, because they got other cars and they want that in between car also. The 5 Series is like in between, it's got luxury and yet push it, you know. Corn and me, I would say a perfect husband of they might enjoy 5 Series.
But bro, when you sit inside, okay, the thing is this: when you sit inside a 5 Series, it is, in terms of interior and space and everything, right? It is incremental compared to 3 Series.
It is fine.
But a 7 is another worlds away from the 5 Series, you know.
Oh my god.
Just that being able to, I love the 7
9,000.
because it's a great value for the price you get.
160K.
Yeah.
Bro,
This
it's like if I need a driver to drive me around, rather than buy a Camry or buy this, though, like your depreciation is not far off anymore. I mean, like after 5 years, what you sell 100K, right?
Oh my god, I want this. I love this 7 Series, man.
I don't like the facelift. The facelift is so. I mean, this is much sleeker. This
Yeah.
Like a
I remember the first time I sat in this, I was like, wow, finally a 7 Series that matches up to the S Class.
You know, when I go to India to do when I get in a hotel, I always ask for this car. I love this car to pick me up at the airport, and when I go anywhere, I always try. Because compared to the S Class, right, the suspension is so much more nicer for rough roads. Yeah.
And somehow for longer journey, I don't know if it's just me, but I heard a lot of people agreeing for longer journeys, the S, I get a bit of nausea.
The trick to the S Class is to drive it in sports mode.
Oh.
So the rear wouldn't feel so nauseating.
Yeah.
Actually, Bobby, what you said, right? I personally have experienced before. A few years time during my car list time, they actually arranged a test drive experience of the S Class and supplied a driver along with the car.
Oh yeah, I had that as well.
So I sat at the back, I was like, whoa, shit, this car made me car sick, way.
Yeah. Yeah, you get car sick after longer distance.
What was it? Was it the hybrid?
It was the hybrid.
The hybrid in Malaysia was highly spec'd out. So they gave like 20-inch rim, whatever. It was very comfortable. A lot of owners, they buy the hybrid and they change it to a 90-inch rim. We have more sidewall. So owners was trying to spec out maximum gila to
Because
increase the
at that
pricing.
time, a lot of those cars running on 20s, they cracked their rims.
That's what I'm saying. You must downgrade your rims to 19 to be comfortable. On the stock 20, they are horrible.
Eventually, Mercedes themselves downgraded the spec to 19s.
There you go.
My neighbor, the guy who owns a lot of cars, he bought the S class. Then he told me the same thing. He felt nauseated, and then he changed it to the 7 Series. Then it's okay. Yeah.
So the hybrid model wasn't the interior is fantastic, but wasn't the most comfortable because of the rim. Just crazy.
Yeah.
And the weight behind also. I think
People also forget this 7 Series are carbon chassis.
It's not the chassis. Basically, it's the A to C pillar, and then on the firewall, some parts but interesting thing that I'm not sure if BMW will continue, but yeah, there's a lot of carbon bits inside. BMW was able to create stamping. Carbon has to be made by layers, right?
Yeah.
But they came up with a method of stamping carbon bits. And I was at the international launch, and they compared the same metal structure. They hang the same metal structure, and they hang the same one with the carbon there, for us to feel the weight difference and all that lah. So it's nice.
I hope he's referring to the G12, not the G11. Long wheelbase.
11 is short wheel, long wheelbase or short wheelbase. I don't know which one is which one, but
11 is short.
G12 is the long wheelbase.
Okay, 11 and 12 are the same car basically, but one long, one short.
LI is the long wheelbase, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nice, bro. Get it.
Yeah, I prefer the 7.
But 207 G30, how much? I mean, it's 209.
Should be there.
Price.
There is it? No, 190 was for the 2019.
About 170, 180, they are at that range already.
It's just that, Victor, your profile looks young. So if you sometimes want to go for drives and all that, then the 7 will be a Leviathan to manhandle. Compared to the 5 the 5 you still can enjoy your drive. And if you look too young, or if you don't look the part, then when you drive the 7, you look like a driver. You look like a driver. That's the problem with the 7
Also, if you're very short, and then also
it's like you drive your own car. You drove up to the valet of the hotel. The hotel valet straight away walk to the rear door and open the door instead of opening the door for you. You want him to valet park your car, you gotta open the rear door. That would be the thing.
I'm not very tall, but for some reason I never had a stigma on driving big cars. I always had to wear big cars. But when I drive big cars, I must dress up, wear a shirt, and wear some older. I cannot wear simply and drive a 7 Series
Yeah.
Match the car.
Like the guy will open the rear door. Mana boss?
Mana boss?
Boss All right. Okay. Just now I saw a question. Someone asking, and I might have too many questions. Come on, let's dump out the next one.
Ravi made a question about my Polo GTI. So I've got a Polo GTI for sale, but the Polo GTI chassis doesn't feel as tight as the Swift. I'll be honest. It's nice, it's fun, it's fast, manual shifting, but the Swift is way better than the Polo GTI. I'll be honest.
In terms of dynamism, right?
Dynamism, but in terms of sheer fun, how crazy the car is, I must say the Polo GTI is crazy. It's so much fun. It's mental.
The Swiss Sport like to have a very nice secure turn in. The Polo is like the butt is like one leg coming up.
Yeah. I love the Polo. It's just mad. A mad car.
Yeah. Okay, Ajit Barang. So the Crown Athlete is actually a car that I bought for my father. So he's still driving it every day. He loves the car. Apart from the earlier 3-month period where the car was in the workshop trying to solve the immobilizer thing, other than that, the car is fantastic. It has a very, how do I put this? The kind of ride quality of that car, right? What's that word I call?
Waftiness.
Not wafty. You feel atasan, that kind of ride quality. What's that
Stately.
word? No. I forgot that word.
Hefty.
Something like that. It has that kind of ride quality that is just a Camry is incomparable. You know,
You feel like an aristocrat, is it?
dignified.
Yes.
You have the kind of dignified
I
ride
get it.
quality in that car, even though it's not a very big car. So it's nice. You feel important, even though it's not a big car. You feel like you're an important person. So yeah, my dad loves the car. He loves the car. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next one. G20 3GOI versus G01 X3 versus G30 530i when used car price around the same.
5 Series.
5 Series.
5 Series.
Last Sunday, yesterday I drove a G20 3GOI. First of all, the new screen, right? It's like
And then you try to flick the gear lever.
gearbox. That one I accept really Then I was trying to show my friend because he's like, why my car so unstable, and all the friends keep teasing him to get 4-wheel drive. I said, you don't need, your car is very good. So I drove the car, right? And he sat next to me. And it was okay lah. I mean, like I didn't drive all out lah. And then I just reminded myself, it's like, oh my gosh, the M cars, the non-M cars, such a big difference. You cannot tune a normal car to M car. The suddenly feel like Taofu, the car, like even though the 3 Series is so quite solid, right? But the difference is like Taofu to like steak,
Passenger.
not
I mean,
as
it's for the public.
I forgot. I'm just saying, I forgot what's the difference, like
for the masses, ma.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, by the way. It's comfortable. Not everybody wants to drive and feel like.
But I finally got what Bobby is saying about the suspension, and you guys, every one of you complaining about. I got it.
Yeah. Right. It's busier than the Lotus Emira.
It doesn't make sense,
busy, but yet when you need the
M-Sport suspension.
but what I didn't get was it was busy. But when I needed it to tell me something, it's not telling me something. When I don't need to tell me something, it's telling me something.
It's like
at the grip limit, it's like it's not telling me before I'm losing grip. Like it's like,
For me, if anybody else did it, I can accept. But BW in their factory, they go like, oh, many more. I want this. They can pick whatever they want. They got the whole plethora of things they chose, and they chose this. So
for me, the F30 M Sport rides so beautifully. Why the G20 is like that?
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Yes.
The F30 rides so beautifully. Even the 5 Series M Sport, it rides beautifully.
Yeah.
And yet, anyway, they say it's updated, right? But hey, can you guys imagine year 2028, and then they shoot a new Fast and Furious, another Fast and Furious. All right. So they always do the close-up shot. The guy, then he looked to the side. Then the next scene will be shifting the gear, right? Then all the cars with the tiny little gear shift. It's like, what the heck, bro?
Pedal shifters were probably.
Then we shift the pedals like the British motoring journalists. The youngsters who just got into the job in either Evo or Top Gear or not. You see all the young ones the test drive cars. The pedal shifting motion. Yeah, they do that. I'm like,
are you serious?
I've seen so many already. They are like, whoa, when they shift the pedal, right, their hand is like.
Electric.
You think they're playing
what?
Ferrari, is it?
I do not know lah, but it occurs to me are the young ones that just got into the job, they really feel like they are shifting and then they do this. It's like
Antonius asked a question. I think it's very apt. Bobby, do you feel pressure when write terrible reviews for cars that you test drive, or fear of won't get future invites if you write negative reviews?
let me tell you this, Antonius, amongst most motoring journalists in Malaysia, I'm the one who got banned by the most car makers. And there are no motoring media in the country that will do a live show and ask you to buy a used car instead of a new car.
For free.
And put this into perspective, Antonius, like whatever that Thomas and I say, we are saying from our point of view. I mean, and the times that we don't agree with Bobby, times we agree, but it's purely our point of view, and it's not censored or biased or whatever. It's just the honest truth based on our experiences. Like I'm a father, a family man, whatever I've driven to. Thomas is a hardcore racing guy.
No lah, bro. Why hardcore racing guy? What the fuck? Bro, I'm 10 seconds slower than Zen Lau, okay? I cannot deserve that.
Bro, Zen Lau is God level. If you can put the same chart with him, you are someone level, someone great, okay? Yeah. So all honest reviews here in Horizon, okay?
Look, I think my point of view is that we all love cars and we are car guys trying to speak to car guys, right? Con?
And we are always very fair with our reviews. We don't say things that don't reflect what we think or feel.
Bobby is the same league as Jeremy Clarkson. You know what? Bobby is this. No? If we ever one day they produce Horizon, as a series, and then like, okay, let's go for road trip. 50,000 ringgit or 80,000 ringgit, bring a car. Bobby will bring a Bentley. He will bring a Bentley. That's Bobby, okay? He'll fucking bring a Bentley. Thana will go and bring something weird.
Of course.
I know. I just want to
something pragmatic, right? And to try to find the best sports car in 80,000 ringgit.
Okay. We have a challenge now. 50K challenge. Okay, Bobby bring what?
Flying spur.
I knew it. It's like the Jeremy Clarkson. He's the Jeremy Clarkson, right?
Okay. My 50K challenge, I'll bring my Boxster. I'll say 50K. I negotiated 50K. Okay? Bring. Come. How much you? 50K.
Wow. I know. Magan Mark III. Okay.
Oh,
good choice.
Good one. Okay.
Cannot get. That one is 60.
Okay.
Then you spend 20 to repair the car.
No, the car is 60K. You only got 50K budget.
But he negotiate, ma.
Okay.
Negotiate.
Okay, 265 spot. Okay.
Can get
Okay.
Then
Con will get an Altis or something, a Corolla.
They get an uncle car.
No, I'll get a Z4 actually. The E85 Z4.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So Con is James May, the Captain Slow, right?
Hey, Thana, what did you say just now? What car would you get?
I'll get a Boxster. And I say it's sensible.
50K also cannot get.
No, you cannot get Thana's Boxster. You can buy a something outside.
Oh, wow. I like it.
Thana, Boxster is 80K now. Your Boxster is 80K now.
RX-8.
Oh, RX-8. Yeah. Okay, you can reach further than me lah. I'll be the first car to break down.
Yeah, my car will still go. RX-8 manual. 50K.
Okay, I just want to say this. Ronald pointed out Jeremy Clarkson, right? So that's because my most respected motoring journalist is someone who is not famous. He's an American. His name is Jack Baruth. So about 10 years ago, that time he had 2 Boxsters. He also has 2 911s, and he also has 2 Phaetons. So when Porsche launched the Panamera in US, okay, he is known as one of the fastest driver when it comes to motoring journalists. A non-professional racer, but he's one of the fastest.
He's a racer and an instructor, right?
Yes. And okay, that time, you know, the Cadillac brand, right? Cadillac, they have Bob Lutz. Bob Lutz is the famous person who rebranded BMW. So Bob Lutz actually, when they launched the CTS-V, Bob Lutz challenged AMG owners and M owners to a track with their CTS-V. And Bob Lutz specifically mentioned, I want Jack Baruth to be here, you know, Jack Baruth to be there. Anyway, the time Porsche launching the Panamera in US, they invited all the journalists to drive the Panamera on the track. And him being a 4 Porsche owner, after that, they invite him to the stage, all the journalists to go up to the stage and speak what they think of the Panamera. You know, he went up on stage, he said, it's certainly the best handling 4-door sedan out there. It's amazing, it's fast, it's exciting. But don't believe the crap they tell you is a 911. And he got banned on the stage. You know, he got banned. So it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So Jom, continue.
E46. I see E46. Oh no, okay. Maserati GT F1 gearbox. The Casey's one, is it the MC shift or is it the F1?
I think his is the sequential, the automated manual.
F1. Yeah. So Larry, we have an Evo Club member who drives his Maserati GT a lot. The trick is actually the usage of the pedal. You don't drive it in automatic. You get involved with the shifting. You lift the throttle and you shift. So it's like you're driving a manual. That goes the same for 430, 360, Vantage. You know, all the sequential gearboxes. That would help prolong that. But that's something. It depends on how you drive it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine, bro. Larry, just imagine you drive manual, right? You go, oh, then you just drop the clutch, right? That's your clutch die lah.
Who here has owned a car with an automated manual gearbox? Nana. Okay, I've had. So if you drive it like an automatic, okay, I have to trace back a little bit more. Automated manual gearbox, mechanically they are manual gearbox.
Yep.
All right. They don't have a torque converter. So they have an actuator that helps the car to, you know, shift the gears, depress the clutch, blah blah blah, things like that. So their creation was to be a better version of a manual gearbox instead of replacing automatic. But a lot of people approach it with the mindset of automatic. You know, it's like, oh, I want a car to feel smooth when you shift gear. You just observe an automated manual gearbox, right? You lift off your throttle, you shift, and then you continue on your throttle, right? It is infinitely smoother than driving a manual. Anyway, you know. Anyway, so you just drive it like a manual, just like what Thomas said. Lift off your throttle, shift, and then after it's done with the shifting, you continue your throttle. That's it. If you continue your throttle, you continue depressing the throttle, you will get this, which a lot of people couldn't stand, and then they sell their cars. They thought the gearbox is faulty. So yeah. As long as you know what you're getting into, just drive it every day with the pedal. You would love it. You would love it. I find it more nowadays, after driving so many dual clutch cars, I find single clutch automated manual is the most exciting kind of gearbox because it's just gila, you know. Yeah.
I think to put into perspective, Google up flat foot shifting.
Ooh.
So flat foot is when you shift without letting go of the accelerator. There is hammering in. Wow, the car is under pain, you know. So a manual gearbox, you do flat foot shifting or no lift shifting. That is what happens when you do a manual gearbox without actually taking off, you know. So yeah, when if you drive like an F1 style gearbox, let go a bit, put it there.
You know, Thana, you know what irks me? You know, like car makers, they put the LED lights on the steering wheel.
Oh, the shift.
That flashes at the red line, right? But for automated manual gearbox cars, right, all they need to do is just to flash a light to let people know, people who left it in automatic, right? Just drive normally. The moment you saw the shift light comes on, you just lift off a little bit, because that will tell you when the car wants to shift. The problem is the car never tells you when it's shifting. So you're driving auto, right? Suddenly, it goes, it doesn't. When we had our Fiat Panda, that's the same thing. Going higher speed or lower speed, all it needs to do is just tell me when you want to shift. As long as you tell me, I will lift off. I will make that into a muscle memory, But yeah, that's the annoying part.
The Ferrari 360, I remember shifting while my foot was down. Then it felt like the whole rear axle was going to fall off like that.
Crazy.
Sorry, Alex.
But it's so fun in the Aventador. When you've been driving the Aventador. Wow, that one gila. Then you slam on the chair. Bam! Oh.
But there's a special kind of satisfaction when you get an AMT shifting smoothly, because you're coordinating with a computer that's not reading your mind to time your clutch actuation.
Yeah.
So that's a skill, That's a skill.
Porsche Cayenne weekend car, first gen 957 or second gen 958.
You missed one gen. That's a 955.
958 lah. Second 958. Yeah.
Third gen lah. Yeah.
Third gen, 958. Yeah.
The current gen is called what?
95.
Zero.
No, 958 is the current gen, right?
No, they cannot call it 959. 959 is a legendary car.
9X.
What the heck?
Really?
Yeah.
What is it called?
I think 952.
Oh, E3.
No.
Expert Conan. This one.
9XO, right?
I do not know.
9YB? What the heck?
Yeah, I told you what. I forgot there. I told you what.
Oh,
Okay. So it's please get the 958 lah. Yeah, 958 is fantastic. Hey, I saw this. One guy, because just yesterday I was driving with a bunch of M5s, E60 M5s, and one of them is currently experimenting with this, a DCT conversion with the SMG.
Nice.
Wow.
This one is going to mint money, man, if he gets it right.
But
yep,
SMG can convert to manual.
You can. It's a straightforward conversion.
It's like 6K or 7K. It is so much like a manual. It's quite an easy fix to change some stuff, right? And then it becomes manual.
Yeah.
Okay, what other questions do we have?
118 or Honda N-Box. What is N-Box? The K car.
Yeah, the K car. The recreation of the N330 or whatever, the hatchback.
Oh my god. No.
This M-Box Oh yeah, sorry. The M-Box is the van. The van.
Oh my god.
Bro, both of them are so different.
How can you look at this?
Look at the leg room.
This is a better
option. His budget, man. Wow, look at the leg room, bro.
Oh, that's true.
But I tell you, look at the M-Box. I'm so afraid the car will just like roll over.
Yeah, it's so short and small. I don't know how it handles.
Bro, I think Thana, if me and you we just stand on one side of the car and we just push, the car will fall down, bro.
Oh, you will.
Okay, don't think it would I'm exaggerating but Actually, no, I think it could, right?
You can, because the car is taller than its width.
Yeah.
You can easily topple the car.
I think what people don't understand is in Japan, the K cars make sense because there is an issue of roads,
Space.
how narrow they are to go out, to come out. It makes sense. Malaysia is a country with roads. You want to drive, you're going to go to
In Singapore,
NKB.
it makes sense. A
Yeah,
lot
Singapore
of
makes sense,
Singapore and box.
Correct. So Malaysia, even if you get on NKBE, driving an N-box, it doesn't make sense. So that's why I would not buy one. This is Sam Teo.
Side crash,
N-box,
immediate topple.
side crash, immediate topple. There you go. Yeah. No. So get something safe for family. N-box is like a family car. For sure, you're gonna put your kids in there, which I'm a big no against. Unless you're driving like a small town in Japan, driving 60 kmh, dip here, dip there, small roads, okay, But if not, why?
Yeah.
Stay safe, bro.
How much is it? How much is an N box now?
I think 120 plus minus.
There is no way I would pay 120.
Used imported from me.
Yeah.
How much?
120 ringgit, 100,000 ringgit around there.
120
That is not. Oh, come on. That is a
Bro,
lot.
my used car dealer sold me the JCW.
Yeah.
He said, bro, I'm getting an N box. I want to go detail it. Do you know who to refer? I said, bro, why don't you get a second-hand Countryman S?
Yeah. Why don't you get this? You combine both. You get a more spacious car than the 1 Series. You get sharper handling than the 1 Series.
Exactly.
It's a Japanese car, as reliable as whatever N box. Whatever.
This one, N box
anytime,
also would be good. Is that you have your elderly folks. That's all I can think about. But then again, it's not safe, But get an Estima or something, right? Yeah.
Yo, so tempting, way 98K, bro.
Why no, bro?
Bro, that you should buy this, right? So the days you feel sauhan, right? You can drive this to Genting, bro.
I would definitely drive this to Genting every day, way.
Bro, but imagine a 40-year-old man driving the Suzuki Swift.
Paulos,
every weekend.
Bro, how is Paulos?
I was just about to
Bloody hell, man.
Paulus will whack you.
Paulus will kill you, man.
Yeah.
Unless Thomas means that Paulus is younger than
cepat.
Hey.
You talk is Indon slang.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
It's Indonesian slang.
I love it. Like you just come from far away, right?
Paulus is
Hey, Paulus is here.
Paulus!
We love you, Paulus.
Korang bisa cakap belakang saya?
Paulus
Kita cakap
he has a 20-year-old punk kind of like vibe, and a 20-year-old punk kind of driving style, So
yeah, I see
Paulus. Especially that day when I almost T-boned him. I was driving.
He's so cool. He's like, never mind lah. We fix the car, whatever lah, whack lah. He's like,
he's such an awesome guy, man, Paulus.
He is.
There was one morning. I was in front of me was a black Evo. Then it was a foggy morning. So when I make that turn, I was like, oh shit, the Evo is at the wrong line. Then the Evo understeered towards the wall. And then when his car caught back traction, because his steering is full lock to the right already, but he understeered towards the wall. Then the moment his car slowed down, right, he caught traction. Then his front just veered towards me, and then I swerved him. I swerved the black Evo. Then I looked at him a bit. And when I look at my front, right, there was a yellow Evo sideways waiting for me. And that was Paulus. I almost T-boned him. But it never occurred to me that is Paulus, because that morning there were a bunch of Evos. There were a bunch of them, and quite a number of Evos are in yellow color. Right? I couldn't caught that it's him that time. So I also swerved him, and then only later I know it's him. But I'm so glad. He's all right. The car is all right. Yeah.
come to Evo Enduro. It'd be so fun to have you around Evo Enduro, bro.
Yahweh.
Yeah.
I would love to have him around. Funny guy.
Hey, you know, my dad called me this today, you know. He's like, hey, how much is it to tow a car to Chiang Mai?
Don't lah. Just drive lah.
Like, I want to do one-way drive, the other way I tow.
Bro,
Yeah.
tell your father this year, we're first night we will go Krabi.
Yeah.
First, we're not stopping Hat Yai anymore. We're gonna skip Hat Yai altogether. We're gonna go Krabi for first night, and then out of Krabi, we will try our best to push to Kanchanaburi.
So you go Chiang Mai first, I don't want to go Chiang Rai first.
You have to pass Chiang Mai to reach Chiang Rai. Right?
Oh, no, when you go Nan, go the other side, go Nan side first, ma. You go to Chiang Rai first, then we slow down at Mei Hon Son, Pai Village, then we slow down there, you know.
But no matter how, we still, because Kanchanaburi and Bangkok is almost on the same latitude.
Yeah, just don't go Bangkok because Bangkok jam like shit.
Yeah, we want to avoid Bangkok, so we take another route. Try lah, but from Krabi to Kanchanaburi is 1,000 plus km.
Wow.
No, first night we whack to Hua Hin, then we stay 2 nights, relax, right?
No, first night whack to Hua Hin bro.
Dinner
You
no
have to count from
No,
you have
bro.
to count from KL, bro. Impossible.
Yeah, bro.
dinner no
Yeah.
taste, dinner got no
Unless
taste.
you say count from place lah, different lah.
Yeah, cannot, bro. Cannot. You see, the thing is, we can drive further in if we don't. Okay, the first day Malaysia, you know, and then reach Krabi, we rest, and then the second night, the second day we whack to Kanchanaburi. Try our best lah, but we'll pass by Hua Hin anyway. The second night, and Hua Hin and Kanchanaburi is quite near actually. Come to think of it.
Well, the Magan that was on sale drove from KL PJ to Hua Hin in 13 hours. Yeah.
But not a lot of people have that kind of stamina,
Joseph, bro. Joseph stay one
Joseph
night
met
and then
one,
he reached
bro.
Mei Hong Son.
The guy
Wow, that one crazy.
He put up one night and then he went Mei Hong Son. That's gila way, Joseph.
Please.
But anyways, I
Crazy.
think my dad wants to do one way, so I think it's smart. I told him to drive up with us. You know? Then, because everyone excited, you know, very then on the way down, he can tow the car down, spend some nights in Chiang Mai, then fly into Hat Yai to collect his car. Then he'll pass the border.
Can?
Yeah.
That's possible also.
A few Evo Club members can all gather together to rent one trailer lah, you know.
Yeah, actually the difficult journey is from Malaysia towards Bangkok. That road is not exciting.
No lah.
It's
Bangkok
exciting.
on the way to Chiang Mai also straight like one like straight.
No, I didn't take that road. But coming back on my return trip, right? Chiang Mai, I went straight to Kanchanaburi. I went straight down from Chiang Mai.
Go highway,
I didn't pass the Nakhon Sawan road. It's nice. It's nice. Just me and my wife lah. But it's okay. It's okay. Less cars, you know.
Oh,
it's alright.
Nakhon Sawan, the highway was so boring way.
Super boring.
Then got roadblock, and Saman again. I was more than what I think was additional 5 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, KL to Hua Hin is really boring. That drive, boring. Okay, the enduro dates should be not wrong. Early December. Okay, early December. So we cannot entirely follow the Malaysia school holiday because Malaysia school holiday starts 16th. And if we go Mei Hong Son again, we're gonna touch Christmas on our way back.
Yeah.
Then it will be super jam. You know, a lot of cars on the road. So we'll try. It's definitely early December lah. All right. Yeah.
I want to take my Mini, bro.
Then you better, bro. You better leave in November.
60 horsepower.
No, bro. I tell you, it's you better bring your Alpine. You know, you better bring your
That kind
Alpine.
of because that kind of journey in a Mini, right? You better budget a longer time frame. You want to do? Somebody say you want to one night trip to what?
New harnesses, new pipes. You know, you know, it can make it. You know, like the car is brand
No,
new.
it's the top speed, Bobby. Thomas, you need the top
Bro,
speed.
I got 5-speed gearbox. Okay,
I don't
got
care. But
gear drop in.
it's a mini.
I want to bring my Aston.
Yeah.
Aston Martin.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
you
Aston
bring your
will make
British
it
car. I bring my British car. You bring your British car.
Oh, and Thana, you bring your British car.
British car.
Oh,
Your MG. You have an MG Roadster,
yes, I do.
right? You have a Roadster. Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't mind lah.
Yeah.
If you all say British car, all the British car lah.
Yeah. You bring your MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
And then we asked the Thais, why have they not been colonized by the Brits? Yeah.
actually,
But
we comfortable with
But
MGR.
the thing of it is, the Mini going there, right? Is
Yeah.
Can you imagine a Mini, right, standing on the highest point in Thailand? You know that Mini Classic, bro.
bro.
And then
you
That's
can do it. It's just
Thomas,
that you
getting
should
there
budget
is
a
no
longer
issue.
time frame to cover
But-
the distance.
Getting back, Thomas, you're tired, it's going to be hell.
I told with my father, no, the car tow down, no, I fly down with him. No.
Thomas, 2019 Enduro, our Chigu Suresh already brought a mini moke. No aircon, no doors.
Yeah. So if he can do it, I
Yeah.
can do it.
Bro, when he drove, halfway through, he said, can I get in your car for a while? We stopped. He said, we're very outside. You come and sit in the car because also.
Yeah. You know, it'd be so epic, you know. They have
It will be, bro. It will be.
It's not easy.
Right. This is his epic lah. Chiku Suresh is epic.
Yeah,
Epic.
man.
I have no words, but he is an epic guy lah.
No way I could do this.
This
No
proper
way.
car guy, right? His brake pump failed, right? He just parked by the petrol station, borrowed some tools, changed his brake pump, and then continued.
Oh, and you know, he's always so joyful, so happy.
Yeah.
You know, he always see the
He is a
positive in
definition
life.
of live life drive. He is.
Wow. Ryan Duckett. I'll bring my 09 DBS. Yes, bro. Bring a
British
DBS.
accent. British.
Yeah. British. Wow, 2019 was epic with all the
Yeah,
liveries
man.
and all that.
That
It
was
was epic.
a good year.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't there. I was in Penang.
Hey,
Then-
the 86, the 86 livery I designed on
Bro, then I didn't know I have to be there, you know. Then I was running a seminar, my last day of work, then I'll go out. Then this girl
Yeah.
on the phone call like, where are you? Where are you? I was like, who the are you? Like, talk to me like you're like
Who was that?
it was fan.
It was Fan.
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you? Like
Anybody broke down? Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
but we continue.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
the
and-
thing is, the good thing is that in enduro, when you break down, you are not alone.
Hey, you know, Mr. TJ, he drove the Bufori down. Then the steering rack got problem. He's like, Anna, just fix lah. Like he's just like, okay, just fix lah. You know.
So in 2019, we fixed the Bufori's steering rack oil seal in the tire shop, and Eugene brought his S2000 back and drove his RX7. The X2000 had an issue on the first day, and then Alex had an issue with his E46 M3. He drove it back to KL, sold it, and bought a Cayman S, which recently bought a Cayman S, and yeah, that was 2019. What else? Oh, we have
a fuel pump failure on his Golf GTI, right?
Oh yeah. Golf GTI fuel pump failure, and what else? There's also E39. He had an issue with what I forgot what's that.
Yeah.
Then he hang around Bangkok, so that was 2019. See, the thing with enduro is, you take care of yourself. All right, you take care of yourself, but people will try to help, but that's all. You know, if you break down, it's bye bye. See you hopefully tomorrow. You know, so you try to get it sorted. Yeah, 2018, I don't recall any breakdowns. 2017 we have one breakdown, a a Fiat Coupe pumped the wrong fuel and it corroded his fuel line.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he had to tow the car back. So, FD2R also. FD2R also had an issue, power steering hose leakage on the last day at Phuket. Yeah. So you see, these things all can be solved because we have faith in Thai mechanic. When anything comes to cars, right? Thai is another level above Malaysians. All right. So
My brake pad fails. I knew it'll fail. It'll fail in Thailand.
yeah. So yeah.
Evo Enduro, looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Really?
man. Okay.
Classic. 1.3 cc, 60 horsepower.
Exactly, Sean. Take it like a man, solve it, and keep driving. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. You know,
Evo
salute.
Enduro.
I really salute. Like Eugene, right? Went back, flip a coin, and took his RX-7 to his mechanic. Can I do it? Let's do it. And he drove so fast. He took his S2000 back home. He took his car to his mechanic, blah blah blah, and all that. And he was only 30 minutes slower than us when we reached Hat Yai.
Yeah.
Yeah,
RX-7
that
was
was Eugene.
I was pumping him in Perlis. So there you go.
Damn, man.
So this is guy asking about E40 Theo Coupe for 78K. You can find cheaper. I think they're cheaper.
yeah.
I sold one for 50K. So
I think I saw 50K before. Yeah.
yeah, I sold 50K.
Yeah, 78.
78 is your budget, then you go E92.
Agreed.
Yeah.
CK Tan, Arteon go or no go? Can't decide which to join Arteon, concerned about reliability, blah blah blah.
Both qualify for Enduro, by the way.
I think the Arteon is a better car all rounder. Yes. But then the 3 Series is something you pick if you like the driving dynamics more, or you like you don't like the Arteon form factor. I know the Arteon form factor is not for everybody. After sales of VPCM, as far as I've spoken to people who've now owned the modern cars after 2018, 17, since Porsche Salzburg took over and Eric Winters and the team took over, they've been really solid. Even my time when I owned the Tiguan, they've been very responsive, no issue at all. Yeah.
Improve a lot already, low.
So
Massive, night and day.
Ketan don't have unrealistic expectations of after sales in Malaysia, because at the end of the day, if you've traveled around Thailand, Indonesia, or Philippines, or Taiwan, or Hong Kong, or whatnot, you will notice Malaysians have the worst attitude when it comes to working, servicing, after sales, or just outright hospitality, right? So at the end of the day, it is still run by Malaysians. I mean the workers are still Malaysians. So because I'm in so many groups, and I've seen people from customers from BMW, Mercedes, Volvo, wherever it may be, they have their fair share of complaints. So just chill and take a chill pill when you're dealing with all this.
And I got a tip that Bobby shared before, similar like Bobby. Make friends with a service advisor. Right?
Yeah.
Really take your time to befriend that person. I noticed that they will go on a limb for you if you're nicer to them, and they will entertain your presence a bit more if you're nicer to them. And sometimes you can share, look, I'm concerned about we can find a way to they will help you if you are nice to them.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of service advisors get treated like shit lah. Sorry, the other way around also lah. Right? So that's another tip lah. Yeah.
Oh yes, there's a lot of Malaysian customers,
When I have my BMW service by Auto Bavaria, I always call Yap on the phone. I call his mobile one. I don't do my booking through BMW. I call him, and he always, even if he's busy, he'll tell me nicely, we can't do it today. Any problem, he'll consult me.
Yeah.
I buy him snacks lah, Chinese New Year. Give some gum lah, whatever.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Did we skip a lot of question, or we're done with the question?
That's true. They don't stick around long also. Okay, GTS CPU Levorg Oricon 2.0.
I'm not sure about the pairing. What the 2-liter turbo is Japan, right?
Yeah. But
Mm.
let's put it this way, I don't think the two gearboxes can be much different from each other. Lah.
Yeah. I will go for 2-liter turbo lah. You know the Japanese, they leave the good things for themselves.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. So if it's for Japanese market, I will go with the 2-liter turbo lah, to be honest. Yeah.
There's a long question over here. I
Yeah.
say he's driving a G30 LCI and a 2016 Honda CT. Thinking of getting rid of the CT for a new wild track, right? But wild track is a bit scary. Is it as scary as people say to be? Need a pickup that's more prevalent for our road conditions. Of all the people, all the contractor uncle, all of them say all gearbox got problem lah. All the
If you're buying
this is your world.
a pickup for workhorse use, the D-Max is still the best all-rounder.
Okay. Thana, you have any words on this?
I'm trying to read. Thinking of getting rid of city for a new wall track, as I drive quite a bit. Wall track is if it's new, it's under warranty.
I go get a cup of water.
Yeah, if it's new, it's under warranty. Nothing to worry about. But just be mindful that the Fords are very advanced piece of engineering. So when they're older after warranty, it will cost more to maintain than other pickup trucks. But the technology wise, they are way different than the competition. My preference is D-Max because it's an all-rounder. But they're all different. Like for example, the Triton, that's very good. Highway speeds.
Triton is the best on highways.
Yeah, best it's the not best. They are the most car-like on highways.
Yes.
And then when you talk about what you call on highway driving comfort, I think the Ford is really up there also. But Ford is there because it's very technologically advanced, or very complicated stuff there.
I feel driving dynamics wise, right, the Triton is actually better sorted than the Ranger. But I'm talking about the previous Ranger. I don't know about the current.
Yeah, correct. I mean, for me, I'm just uncle, so I'll pick the D-Max.
I was recall about the time when my father had a Triton, and he used to load his rear seat, right? The rear axle with tongs of water.
You have to.
Yeah. He's like, I can drive faster like this.
Yeah, all the pickup trucks are designed to have weight in the back.
Yeah, the payload, right?
The back will be very bouncy, which is why the Fortuner doesn't drive as well as the Everest, because the Fortuner, the rear is just too stiff. Yeah, Navara exactly. Navara is very good. It's multi-link. It's good, but as I said, it's not like one thing that to me strikes me as for that, like not D-Max.
It's a pretty average truck rather than Navara, I would say.
Yeah.
Hey, come, it's really 10 o'clock. Any more questions? If not, we play Dude Where's My Car. Should we play Dude Where's My Car?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Jiang, take us away.
Jiang, take it away.
Guys, join, scan, play with us. 300 people. Hey, if you guys enjoyed our show tonight, please give us some like. Share with your friends how these 3 people, they give free car buying advice. Car buying Q&A. We don't get it at all. Hey, actually, but I have a lot of fun, you guys. I look forward to Monday sometimes.
Me too.
It's a busy day, right? I really look forward for Monday.
Sorry, I'm checking my dog. It just dug a huge hole in my garden this afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, come scan. 19 people scan only.
Hey, 19 only.
Come on,
Come
guys.
on, more scan. We need to ask at least 80 people, 300 people
There are
watching.
300 people here. 300 people watching. And only 36 people scan. Okay, don't like that, guys.
While you guys are
Right.
scanning,
Come
okay,
on.
just a shout out to Thana. If you need to get your car diagnosed plus performance, what is it that you SS what?
USG one.
USJ.
USD one, all right?
USJ.
You want your car being detailed, you want your car being taken care interior side, cleaning, deep cleaning. Guys, you have no idea how dirty your car is until you send to Con.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Interior is really, really disgusting. Think of the many years of digging your nose and touching your steering.
Yeah, show that picture, the first post I put there just now. This was what we extracted today from a customer's car.
Bro, it's common, bro. It's so normal. Right?
Yeah.
My Alcantara steering, right? I clean it once every 6 months, right? Just last weekend I was cleaning it. It was all black color. So,
Oh, yeah lah, because your what, right? Your palm.
yeah, my
the
Alcantara
skin
turned
and
from
your
light
palm
brown
to-
to the gray color. You know? There's a bit of brown color, right? Then turn back to gray color. So send to Con. And guys, if you have your boss or your friend looking different ways to acquire new attention in outside there, please contact Bobby and the team. Send a message to Horizon. Let them give you some crazy ideas to get your attention out there. All right. Right.
And
Since
if
we're
you're-
doing for free, we would really appreciate if you help us as well. Okay.
And if you're looking to improve your income, you can look for Thomas.
Yes.
Yay. Okay. Round one. Jiang, what do we have? Wait, why like that? Put properly, put big screen.
Oh,
What is
STI.
this? What
Nice.
is this?
what?
What is this?
What is this like? Oh, okay. I think I know.
Forester.
Subaru. Oh my gosh, it's so cool, bro. This car is so cool.
Okay,
Bro,
this
Yeah,
is cool.
This
This is
Forester is so cool.
Yes.
Man, it's like a wagon, bro. It's a wagon, right?
Yeah.
It is a,
It's a cross wagon or something like that.
Yeah, it's so cool,
Very nice.
bro.
This was from a time when Subaru had frameless doors.
On their
Frameless doors, right?
doors, eh.
It's so cool. I tell you what, when I grew up, I was younger, right? I love Subaru. Like you know, when I was younger, you know, during primary school, secondary school, like I one day I actually saw this, right? I told my dad, I want to tell I didn't tell my dad. I was thinking like, oh, if my dad picked me up in this in the school, right? Wow, it'd be so cool, you know.
yeah.
But my dad had a Range Rover, had a Land Rover Discovery. I thought this was cooler than the Discovery.
I always found Subarus scary because the exhaust note, I mean, as a passenger, like, no, it's just very weird. So, but yeah, very mental.
Thomas,
No.
my previous partners in my first magazine, right? I got the Subaru Legacy, so with the hood mounted intake. Then another guy with this Forester, but not STI lah, but also with the hood mounted intake. And then the third guy had a Mitsubishi Airtrack Turbo, also with a hood mounted intake.
Oh,
All three of us. Yeah, that's cool. Nice car. This is a very nice car.
Okay, what's next?
What's the next car?
What is the next car?
Oh.
Porsche! It's the Porsche!
Cayenne.
Porsche!
Wow.
Bro,
Vanilla.
I can't look at this. Oh no.
Same price, Jiang.
Hey, but why the shifter is manual? The manual shifter.
It's
Okay.
manual.
Yeah, no, earlier the shifter was manual. Yeah.
Subaru lah, please lah.
Wow.
It's so much. The Subaru is so much cooler.
Let's put context here. This is a Golf engine, 5-cylinder.
Bro, no, bro. The one.
But heavy lah, very heavy.
Subaru.
Wow.
I thought it's a 3.2 V6, the Cayenne.
VR6.
Oh,
VR6.
okay.
6-cylinder, correct. 6-cylinder
I'm
VR6.
now looking online for Forester. Oh my gosh, got so many in the market, 50K only. But some of them like modded like crazy way.
But the VR6 engine is nice to rev, but the car is heavy lah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
no
voted-
love for the Cayenne, man.
I voted for the STI.
Same
I
here.
voted for the STI too.
Yeah, I cannot imagine
Yeah,
the
Bro, the STI is so cool.
sexually transmitted infection.
Bro.
Okay, it's a landslide.
Why did you pick the smallest possible Cayenne?
Yeah, what's the context of this?
That's the whole point.
It has a manual.
Yeah, but it's a heavy car. Lah.
Still,
It's a Porsche.
It's a
it's a
Porsche.
Cayenne. What do you drive? I drive a manual Porsche.
Yo.
Which is it, Cayman or Boxster? It's a Cayenne. Wow.
Cayenne.
Please, somebody, please get a Subaru Forester painted in this blue. It says, what's this blue called?
I don't know. Just call it Subaru Blue.
Yeah, Subaru blue, and bring it to Evo Enduro with all the livery, with all the stars and everything.
We had
Oh,
one
yes.
came
The 555.
The 555 blue.
Guys, can we all, like, I know now it's ahead of time. Now it's like June. I'm putting this out there. I'm manifesting. I want you guys to think about livery. I want all of us to have livery. I look like
Yeah,
sort
man.
here, like by expel, like so cool. Then everyone like
Yeah, man.
all have
Let's
a
do
epic
some livery.
together, please.
Yeah. The color is called Subiru.
This is damn
Hero.
cool.
so blue.
STI blue, sexually
STI
transmitted
blue.
infection blue.
All right.
Okay, round 2.
Round 2.
Apa macam?
What's next?
Oi,
What?
oi.
Ooh,
What
That's an M3. That is an M3.
E46
you've got my
M3.
attention.
Nice.
You've got my attention.
Bro,
Nice.
this is the car that made me
Oh,
want to buy an M4, but then I end up buying an M235R.
You know,
Nice.
they had a billboard in SS2 last time. BMW put a billboard of this M3. Wow, it looks so nice during my school days.
M3.
wow.
Okay, I
what
vote
are
for
you
the
going
M3.
to put us that make us scratch it?
I'm voting for the M3.
IMG Audi is the Audi RS.
RS4 B5. Oh, that was my dream car. My dream car. Oh my god.
Aban.
so
Die liao.
It's so, oh my god. Oh, it's so beautiful.
But I picked the BMW.
I have to pick the RS4. This is the car that made me fall in love with wagons.
Paulus pick M3. I won't
You don't
imagine
have to
Paulus
ask
picking a
me twice.
wagon. He will never pick a wagon.
Oh, I know the M3 would be sweeter to drive, but
The
this is-
sound of the M3 will annihilate the RS4.
the RS4 cannot hear because it's far ahead. Yeah, it will S-rate the M3 multiple times.
Sound makes.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got
On the
Jensen
straight road.
showing love for the
No,
RS4.
Thomas, in any racetrack, Audi annihilates BMW back then
Really? So bad.
until they are banned because of Quattro.
traction lah.
Yeah, I'm understeering and overtaking you at the same time.
I know why they're so fast. Because they go through the corner, right? They just whack through the grass.
No, they are faster. They are faster at the corner.
Okay,
They are just
okay,
not
okay.
as enjoyable, but faster.
Got it. Okay.
And then they got banned. Yeah, Quattro was banned. Oh, anybody knows that you can actually order? It's the last to order an Audi R8 with rear-wheel drive.
Really?
Yep. You can buy a brand new Audi R8 from Audi that is rear-wheel drive.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
last
nice.
year you go car dear.
Yeah.
I know people have done it, but yeah, people.
Hey, have you noticed, guys? We're talking
Mhm.
about this. I just met an Audi R8, no. But I noticed when we drive like down Genting or on the highway, Karak highway, I see a nice car, I wave at them, like I smile at them, wave, and they look at me like, why this solo smile at me? So the SLS AMG, right? There was one in Kotong on Sunday, right? I was moving like a madman. I was like, wow, SLS. The guy is like, what the?
Do I know you?
Like, I don't know. Like people are not friendly when you're not in a convertible. In the convertible is much more friendlier.
See?
But eventually the R8 guy and the SLS wave back at me. They just didn't expect me to wave at them, Yeah.
You just want to double check if you are insane or sane. All right, so the M3 has beaten the RS4, which is at
Round three.
round three.
Ooh.
It's a
Porsche.
997.2 manual
Cabriolet.
cabrio manual
Hey, we are off to a good start.
Carrera S.
Bobby, you said
Yes.
right that day after you drove my Spider, you said I need a 3.8 liter manual, right?
Yes.
Bobby, you're so happy you enjoy the car. I every week ask you want to drive or not? The one. You want to drive or not? The one. I was so happy.
Maybe it's the suppressed from driving the Emira. I want to be happy. I want all this, but it's not pushing me there. It's like you keep doing this, but it's not coming up. So I need your car. So you found some stains on your Alcantara steering, right?
No. Okay, but objectively, do you still keep the same opinion about the car?
Yes. It's so enjoyable with your Spider, bro. Oh my god. Carrera S 3.8 manual. Oh.
Yeah, bro, same
Wow.
DFI engine. Right?
Oh.
It's a DFI engine.
The sound.
I think Bobby is more suited for a 911 than a Boxster.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
What would be next?
What is next?
What is next, Chiang?
The Maserati
Grand
Quattro. Oh no!
It's a GT. It's not a Grand Cabrio.
Maserati Gran Turismo MC Shift.
Oh, this one's 4-seater.
So the premise is you got an MC shift and you got a manual.
I'll go
And-
911.
And one makes proper thoroughbred sound. Another one is a loud vacuum cleaner. But very exciting vacuum cleaner.
One's a convertible.
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
This one is like even for me to pick, But one costs way lesser than the other.
Yahweh.
Correct?
Yahweh.
So tough way. Fuck. I will pick the Porsche.
The accountant in me will pick the Porsche.
The Cabriolet steals the deal for me.
If it is a Grand Cabrio, right? Okay, let's explain.
If
Oh,
Grand
they are around the
Cabrio,
same price. They are around the same
Sorry?
price. Okay. They are around the same price.
Or same price in the UK. You see, Malaysia so overpriced, 997.
if Grand Cabrio, right, then very tough fight.
Yeah.
But the
Sorry, I want a 911 manual. After driving your car, right? It's like, oh my god.
Antonio, I tell you what, I admit it. There is no car I own that every week I'm dreaming about the day I can drive the car. Like I anticipate the drive, Like I haven't owned a car that I anticipate when can I drive this car again. Like I haven't yet have any other car except for this and the Mini. I miss my Mini dearly.
See, Thomas, when you told me you want to bring the Countryman, then you asked me to bring the RS6, right? And I was like, oh, okay. But morning I was looking at both keys. I'm like, fuck it, I want to drop my top.
I
I
want
want
to bring
to-
my countryman. Then my girlfriend say, "Oh, I need the car." I'm like, okay, lor.
But still,
Oh.
but still, you thanks for bringing your spider so I get to drive it. It's
Intoxicating.
yes, it's intoxicating.
Brian, I've driven a few Ferraris. The only Ferrari that makes me want to drive it and anticipate the driving is a 360.
360.
360.
Mm.
Unlike, oh my gosh, that one.
Hey,
the
you
one-
look at the used prices of 360.
haram way. The car is haram to drive, man. The
360 is either same as 430 or higher used car
Yeah.
price.
I think it looks more brilliant. Oh my gosh, look at that. So gorgeous.
Hey, Eugene. Oh, this one not manual.
No need lah. Look at
Hey,
that.
you guys know during the lockdown there was a 430 Spider that was sold below 300k.
Wow, yeah, I think Darren had to fix that, right? Yeah.
Manual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, not a landslide. But the Gran Turismo has its charms. The V8 sound, 4-seater, more luxurious cabin.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
And the trident in front.
And it's a proper 4-seater, proper adult
Bro,
4-seater.
The engine, right? You open, right? The way the engine is sculpted. Oh, there's
And the sound is proper thoroughbred sound, which the
Yeah.
Porsche is not.
Yeah.
But I like the engine, the way they cast it, right? The way they cast the so
The intake plenum, right?
yeah, bro.
Amazing.
It's art like Italians will do these kind of things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Brian.
No way, Brian.
I
No way.
will never trade that car for the 360.
No way. No
No.
way. No way.
Nothing in the world drives like a spider. The Porsche Boxer Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think the Boxster with the same engine?
It will be a nice addition to the garage, the 360 Spider. Not
No, my question was, would a Boxster chassis with a similar engine setup as your Spider be the same?
Boxster chassis.
I mean, like, let's say a Boxster versus a Spider.
No. The few things, the steering rack is way lighter. It's from the Turbo S, much more direct and light. And then the suspension, I think you can get a Spider suspension done in a normal Boxster. It's lower and the compression rebound is just get a KWV3, then you already
I love your steering weighting, I love it, man. It's just the correct amount. Like the Emira is too heavy. The Emira setup is too heavy. Yeah, it's too heavy. Yours is just perfect.
I like that. I like that mirror steering. Yeah.
Nah, it's too heavy.
I find it weird the notch, the hexagon shape when you drive and you accidentally move 1 inch up. You feel like that it's not smooth rounded. You know what I mean? It feels very mechanical, like a gear. Like as if you're driving a gear.
Steering wheels need to be round. It's called a wheel for a reason. It's a wheel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And consistently the same goof all around.
No, it's like
Oh yes. Oh
you,
yes.
you have to have consistent pressure to be applied at all levels. It's only here is longer, and here is shorter already. Then you feel your car.
Yeah, I have to look down and then I was like, okay.
Correct. So no lah.
Yeah. Okay,
And if it was a pedal shifter on the car, it's fine.
Round 4. What is
Round
the car?
4.
Rolls Royce.
Great.
Ghost. It's a ghost. It's a rave. It's a
V12.
rave. Oh, you.
Beautiful. This is one car I would take the coupe over the cabrio.
Bro, this car, you look another 10 more years, it will still look so good.
Yeah, it's a timeless designer.
Absolutely beautiful, bro.
Yahweh. This is a beautiful car.
One thing I like about Rolls Royce, even the Rave, right? The presence it carries, right, is like they're this subtle but so enigmatic
Yeah.
Every time I see a Rolls Royce, you just look at it.
How I wish I have a 4,000 ringgit salary and I work in immigration. You all saw the news, right, Thana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Rave. Okay, what would be the next? Oh yeah, the immigration clerk earning 4K owns a Rolls Royce. Oh, you didn't see this, Thomas?
I know.
Yeah, wait. It's like what the heck?
Wow, I didn't know you can do that much with 4K a month, man.
Sure.
Well, what am I doing in my life with?
Yeah, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, way.
Aston Martin.
Oh.
Zagato.
Aston Martin.
Zagato.
Vanquish.
ZZ or Vanquish.
Wow, this is.
Ayo, for me, it's clear. It's clear as a day.
Okay, lah. Easy choice for me also. Lah.
Con, what you want?
I'll go for the Aston.
Aston Martin.
The Aston Martin.
You know, it's funny to say that
What?
in this respect, the Aston is the more understated car.
Yes.
I'll go with the Vanquish.
Any rollers amongst the four of us? Thana,
Pardon?
would you like to roll in a Rolls Royce?
I
Would you like a Rolls Royce?
I don't like Rolls Royce per se. To be a car that I drive like ever, like, honestly. So something about it.
Thana, have you heard of the Indian king back then?
Oh yeah, super. He
Sultan,
made
Sultan.
it into the like a
Rubbish
road
truck.
sweeping car.
Yeah. So he wanted to buy a Rolls Royce, but
Yeah.
then those people looked down on him. So when he went back, he ordered a few Rolls Royce to India,
Yeah.
and he turned them into street sweeping cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rolls Royce had to issue an apology to him for him to stop it.
He went in as his normal clothes, and then flew out. Then he came back. He asked his helper to appointment. So he came in his royal clothing, right? Then only he got the treatment.
Yeah, wait. Hilarious.
Sounds like sounds from Johor, right? Something he did with the Rolls Royce that was in pink color. Remember?
This one I have no idea.
I have no idea,
Hey,
man.
guess. Okay, all of you guys pick Vanquish. Ready?
I picked Vanquish.
What do you think Thomas picked?
Thomas,
Thomas was different.
Thomas?
the Vanquish.
Thomas picked the Rolls Royce Wraith.
Okay.
Oh. Thomas is the baller lah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think it's nice to have one car in the garage that is like so prestigious and so like wow, you look at it.
I never really liked their interiors compared to Bentleys. I find Bentley interiors are prettier.
But in both also are very beautiful cars. Both have an enigmatic beauty. You look at it after 10 years, you still love the look of it. But something about the Rolls Royce Wraith, right? So the presence is so like.
In the UK, they are almost the same price, back then. Like, 300,000 pounds or something. Both of them, same price.
We can go, Bobby. We can go. You can say, Thomas, let's go. Let's go have yum cha. Then Thomas his daily car is a Rolls Royce. He'll come yum cha in a Rolls Royce Wraith.
If you can only have one car, which one would you pick? I'm gonna take away your Spider, and then you will start thinking about your weekend drives. See, the thing with the Rolls Royce is that they cannot corner. A Bentley can.
Then Vanquish. Then Vanquish.
Aston can, but Rolls Royce doesn't. They can't. You cannot do your Mei Hong Son in a roller.
Well, if you say like that, the only car I have in the garage, then of course Vanquish lah. But
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, I want to just highlight this, Brian. Is that you see, all of Rolls-Royce history, their story, their previous prototypes, everything, their patents, their historical factory stuff, all of that is now with Bentley. None of it is with Rolls-Royce because Volkswagen bought up the entire Rolls-Royce and Bentley factory back in 1996 or 1997 or 98. They spent 770 million to buy up the entire company, Rolls-Royce and Bentley. And then somebody informed BMW, because at the same time, Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz were bidding to buy over Rolls-Royce and Bentley. They were one company. Somebody told BMW that the logo, the RR logo, the trademark for that logo, actually sits with the Rolls-Royce engine manufacturing plant. They own the RR logo and not the car division. So BMW went to Rolls-Royce Engines, Rolls-Royce Aerospace or whatnot, and paid only 70 million for the trademark rights to produce Rolls-Royce cars from the ground up, a new factory. Oh, 40 million, not 70.
well, as compared to 700 plus million, this is
Yeah.
a discount.
It's a freaking bargain. BMW got the rights to produce it, 40 million. And Volkswagen bought it for 479, not 700. Was that US dollar? Okay.
Pounds.
So basically, it's 10 times the difference, And so the current Rolls-Royce that we know of is a new company, new factory, everything new except BMW gotten the rights. And also have to thank Volkswagen for giving up suing, going litigation and all that. They could have had the rights to do so. So, yeah. It's funny.
Rolls-Royce. Okay lah. Aston Martin Vanquish.
Finally. Sensible.
Because Bobby said only car you have in your garage.
I say what if, ma?
What if?
But
Yeah.
if it's not, then I daily the rave lor.
Daily the race.
I know how to. I drive to plus performance. I plug in front, right? No car can come in, come out anymore.
That's it. Gone.
If I send to Thana to wash car, the whole bay cannot use. Must use only can put the rave in.
Do you know, Thomas, do you know that Rolls-Royce Wraith sits on the platform and chassis as the Rolls-Royce Ghost, which is the same platform as the 7 Series F01, the 2009 7 Series,
No.
and which is the same platform as the F10 5 Series.
No, bro, why you do this, bro?
So,
in fact, if you scroll through the infotainment menus, right, it will feel very familiar because you are already accustomed to it.
So Thomas, so your Rolls-Royce Wraith, right, is a 2-door 5 Series, which is a 6 Series.
Bro, how about everything else?
If you call the SOS service for concierge, they'll be answered by BM, right?
I do not know that. I do not know that.
This, bro, why you do this?
Yes. So,
Yeah. So it's a 2-door F10, which is called a 6 Series.
Why you all do this?
no, mine's the badge. Mine is the badge. Look, see, Thomas, look at the badge. Does the car has the same heft? Purely from a point of design language.
Rolls-Royce.
The rate, like, mine is the badge.
Almost bringing up at the end of the day argument.
You can't look at a guy who buys a Wraith and say that you drive a 5 Series, okay?
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about the design. The inside is very nice. I understand. True, huh?
Bobby has a Wraith convertible.
Sorry. What is this? What is this? This is funny. What? Yeah, you're legend. Where's the picture of that part? Rear toe kit
Hardened rubber.
for Rolls Royce 6 Series, F10, 7
Red
Series.
Dawn. Go.
Going kid the toe, okay lah. Rubber.
But still, wow, Chiang, you're a legend. You are a legend.
Bro.
You managed to find a part that can be F10 and Wraith, same car part.
Anyway,
When you go to the tire shop to adjust the rear toe of the car, you just buy the F10 part to adjust the toe. That's what it means. So all your rubber right now, you buy on the F10 to adjust it.
Sometimes I wonder how Chiang find things now. Chiang is a legend.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, Chiang is a legend. Okay, another one. F10,
Chiang is the
7
gift
Series,
that keeps on
Rolls
giving.
Royce Phantom, aircon condenser. Yeah, I see. Who say Rolls Royce high maintenance? 220 ringgit. You can buy a condenser.
Like BMW only ma.
Oh my god.
Rolls
I
Royce.
cannot.
Phantom.
Rolls Royce. Hey, if it works, right? You know. Yeah.
Yeah, if it works, it works. True. Oh, air suspension on RR can change to KWB3 to make it handle.
Martin don't have air suspension. None of that nonsense.
Mm.
Anyways, it was really fun, guys.
Is this the last one, Chiang?
Yeah, it's last.
Thank you, Chiang. Wow, Chiang found another parts. Lucky cheaper.
Rolls Royce cabin
57 ringgit. Guys, buy a Rolls Royce. Low maintenance, bro. Low maintenance. Maintenance macam F10 saja.
Bro, you know your BMW, right? You know, you can put a new badge on it. You can put Rolls Royce. You can find the ghost badge, right? So it's like a AMG 640i, then ghost.
I wonder how Chiang finds all these. Amazing.
Just Google.
Google.
Look, Ronald is saying Rolls Royce has the same BMW ding 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 sound.
No, okay. If you buy the BMW scanners, scanners for the cars, Bobby, you can so the scanner for BMW Mini and Rolls Royce, you can plug it in and you can change the tones on your BM to be a Rolls Royce tone.
Oh,
There's a option for it.
can I change to Mini? I like Mini. The one.
Can. I'll bring on the weekend. I'll do for you.
Bro, you do a mechanism for Spirit Ecstasy come out on your 6 Series.
Hey, Thana, can the BMW iDrive be programmed to show the battery level? The battery gauge.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm seeing where in the menu it is.
I like that my old Audi A4 has the battery gauge.
That's correct.
Yeah, and my Porsche also has the battery gauge. But at my Audi, definitely someone can unlock it and show the battery gauge in the what. I think it's something important to be able to see that your battery now is below 14 watt or whatnot, right? Chiang GPT. Anyway,
I think.
Yeah.
What's that?
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Shout out again to Rajesh Magan, my ex Magan.
Yeah.
CV72, one of the 6 manual Magan imported by TC Euro Malaysia. I believe there's only one Recon black color brought in, so there's only 7 out there. One is a media car. The clutch been replaced a few times.
Yeah.
You know, then
yes.
there's another 2 more orange. One for sale at 260 something. This one for sale at 240.
Yeah.
Then Evo Enduro tested. And then the other white color one not for sale. This one is the best color.
Yeah.
Car no problem. Owner wants to drop the top. That's the only reason why he's selling it.
Can do swap.
Sorry, what?
What car he wants?
He wants the Boxster S 3.4.
So anybody with a Boxster S 3.4 want to do a swap deal with a Megane RS? Contact.
Yeah.
Contact Evo Enduro, or sorry, Evo Horizon, and then we'll forward your.
So Thana, you have any car you want to sell? Many.
A lot of cars.
You have a blue color Boxster, right? You want to sell, right?
The blue color Boxster is sold.
Oh, sold.
So
Congrats.
sold. I've got 2 cars coming to replace the car. It was a trade-in, like, no? So
Nice.
I'll announce it. And
Nice.
Then
Nice.
kayaks, golfs,
Cool.
E39.
What the heck, bro?
E92. I could go on, like, no? A lot of cars.
You should have plus performance and then plus car trade. You know.
I'm thinking about doing one called Plus Motors.
Okay.
Plus Motors.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much again. Thanks for watching. Help us share the show and tell people about it. See, now I want to sleep until no voice already. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Con. Good night, Thana. Good
Bye,
night,
everyone. Bye,
Thomas.
guys.
Thank you, Chiang. Thank you.
Chiang's background, Mei Hong Son. Mei Hong Son.
Mei Hong Son. Good night.
Yes.
Bye.
Luck in.